Hello, everyone. And again, this is another unplugged episode for the Power of Healing Your Energy show. And this is season 2, and I believe this is episode 33, but I am literally flying by the seat of my pants. Today's episode, it's been 2 weeks since I've recorded, and today is 2 weeks ago, I lost my mom. April 29th, 2021. Teresa was her name. She was 69 years old. And we are devastated, to say the least. I have 2 younger sisters. And did we see this coming? No way. Absolutely not. Were we given signs and red flags? Absolutely. So, being as tender and as traumatic and as recent as it is, I wanted to share today about making sure you have a will, your family has a will, your parents have a will, you know what their wishes are when they pass. Do they want to be buried? Do they want to be cremated? How much do they want to spend? Have they prepaid their funeral services? This is important because this is what's happening to us. My mom had no will. My mom has no assets. And I believe we remember her saying she'd like to be cremated. We have bits and pieces, but what I'm saying is, and you can get these from your funeral homes, you can actually get a official family registry where it's a booklet that has a place for everything and everything in its place, from personal information to important medical records, memorable events, the eulogy, the obituary, any biographical information, important information, helpful information, friends and extended family information, funeral and cemetery directory. I mean, this booklet goes through everything that you don't have to think about. Because when you're trying to grieve, it is very difficult to try and cancel all the bills, to close out accounts, to find... I mean, we didn't really know much about my mom. That is the other part, too, is we didn't talk about, death and money and all of those things, right, that smack you in the face when someone passes. And you can't escape it. So please do that for yourself today. Another tip I have is please shop around for a funeral service. The big companies in Canada, there's 3 of them, they overcharge. I'm just letting you know right now. In Canada, for a basic cremation, no bells and whistles, no service, no plot in the ground, nothing like that, just cremation, is $5,500. Yes, I said $5,500. So, we did shop around, and we found an amazing company to do the cremation for $1,300. That's it. Unless that's their wishes, the family, whoever happens to pass, and they've paid for it, or you all agree we're going to pay for it, then that's your way. What I'm saying is when there is no last will and testament, there are no wishes, or I want to be placed here and into that, and here's the money, I want these songs to play for me, I want a service, and all the bells and whistles. Otherwise, we're all trying, and there's 3 of us. There wasn't even an executor for my mom's affairs, like for someone to take care of all of this. So my youngest sister stepped forward because she was the closest. She lived the closest to my mom. She would get, help my mom get groceries and stuff like that. So, of course, she naturally knew a little bit more and was more, what would be the word, invested in my mom, as sad as, I feel guilt and shame and all of that. But I also live 1,500 kilometers away. And my other sister lives about an hour away. So really, you need to look at that too. Like, who is taking care of your parents? How are you going to do it? And you can say, oh yeah, we'll figure that out later. Well, I mean, when an illness or a death happens, you need to figure it out now, like yesterday, because otherwise, I'm going to say the grieving process will take much longer. You might have some fighting in the family, which is happening right now as we speak. And, emotions are high and they are raw, and stuff just comes creeping out of the woodwork. Resentments, things you didn't say are now being said. Things you wish you would have said to your mother before she passed that you now cannot say. Although I'm reminded by my son, both my boys, that my mom is with me always. I mean, I'm a medium. I know this, right? You can absolutely talk to your family at any time. You just have to find the time to sit and connect and be in the right space. So, I am really going to step forward. I know about a month ago I had Gabby, our death doula, on the show, and there was a reason for it, obviously, now looking back. Really to prepare myself and my family for what's happening. But you can never be prepared, but you can have tools. And part of the tools is to have everything in place so you can spend the time to grieve and honor your loved one instead of grappling and grasping and just trying to piece everything together and not have time to grieve. And now that process is going to take longer. And some of us may never truly heal from this if they don't take the time, right? So I'm saying that as well. And if you've lost a loved one recently, or even if you lost one 30, 50 years ago, I'm sending my love to you. I'm sending my prayers and my healings and my blessings, because you know what? Anyone that says, oh, you'll get over this or it'll take time, they have no idea. They truly don't have an idea. And to truly empathize with someone is just to sit with them and let them talk and let them get it out and let them cry and then tell them that you're here for them no matter what. Whenever you're ready, I'm here. And that's all people need to hear. And picking up the phone is another thing. Actually phoning someone, even if you haven't talked to them in a long, long time, maybe you had a falling out, this is the time to pick up the phone and make those amends. Forgive people. Forgive yourself. It doesn't matter. As long as you know you did it, that's all that matters. Then you have no regrets. And I know that my mission is going to change a little bit. I've been shown a few things, definitely assisting, mediating in regards to death, because people don't know what to do. We didn't know what to do. We were gobsmacked. That would be that's the word, gobsmacked. Shocked. And, to find out that my mom actually had an enlarged heart. We knew she had some breathing trouble. We knew she liked to drink alcohol. We knew she stopped taking her medication recently as well. I feel like she died from a broken heart. She just couldn't take the weight of this world. And with COVID and everything else, I'm going to say it, they are slowly killing us. I'll say it, because that's how I feel. And we have to do our part to keep our light, to raise our vibrations, to meditate, to reach out, to love, to heal, to connect. This is so important right now. We cannot let the dark win. So I felt compelled to share this with you all, because I'm sure maybe not all of you are wondering what happened. Haven't seen a show in a while, haven't heard anything, nothing was uploaded. Well, now this is why. This is why. And there was a call that came in as I'm recording this, so I don't know if you'd hear it or not, but it's interesting anyways. So please share with me how I can help. What are some ways that you can help? Maybe you want to share with me that you lost a loved one and how that was for you, and how we collectively can help each other become stronger, have more compassion, to share our resources, to just share our stories and how we're feeling. Because believe me, you're not alone. You're not alone. We're all in this together. It may not be completely the same, but the pain is very real. The pain is very real. But thank you very much, and I hope to have an episode next week as well. It will be a solo episode. I've completely cleared my calendar for the month of May. I'm not taking clients. I'm not doing anything. So, and the Christ Consciousness Summit is still happening. Whether it happens in June or July is to be seen, but that is still coming, guys. So let me know. Send me messages. Send me an email, 24khealing@gmail.com if you want to do it that way. Maybe you want to pick up the phone and please call me, 780-504-9113. I'm sending so much love to you. Take care. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends.